So hey guys, welcome to my final part of my room tour. And before I get onto the third bookshelf, right now you're looking at the Batman Arkham City figures. So right here we have Robin, who is actually voiced by Troy Baker, also who did the voice for Two-Face in Arkham City. And we have Harley Quinn. Now, I used to have a picture frame, standing right here, and then I didn't need the picture frame anymore, so I decided, I have these nails sticking out, so might as well just put a figure up there. And I chose the two Batman Arkham City figures, and it looks pretty nice up there on the wall. I'm actually planning to pick up the Batman Legacy version of Harley Quinn because, as you can see here, Harley Quinn doesn't really have a facial expression, and I like my Harley Quinn to smile, and the Batman Legacy version does have Harley Quinn smiling, and I heard that one seems a bit better than the DC Direct version. But yeah, I might pick up the Batman Legacy version as soon as I can, or whenever I can, but yep, those are, the Batman Arkham City DC Direct figures, Robin and Harley Quinn. So we go down here before we actually move on to the bookshelf. And you might have heard my knee crack because, if you don't stretch out your knee, it cracks. So this is the SAC Anime badge that I got when I was there, the Winter 2012 SAC Anime badge. And this was a weekend pass. I was there for only 2 days, so we actually bought a 3-day pass, but we only stayed there for 2. And then what's unique about it is they have a map in the back. So yeah, this is just the SAC Anime badge. Now, this is a Fanime badge. Smaller, but the downside is it doesn't have a map in the back. But, you have really nice artwork right here. And you can actually have a fan name. I put my fan name as Suna-san, and that's my real name. So, yeah. Really interesting. I can't wait to see what's the next artwork for the next Fanime badge. And then I have an Adobe Youth Voices little messenger bag that I got when I was there. I actually went there for a couple of days to actually work on a video or work on a project with Adobe, and it was really awesome, really fun. Met some cool, awesome people because, I met a lot of people from around the world, like from Japan, New York, and all these different various places. It's really nice to meet them, and they were really fun, and I still, talk to them to this day. And yeah, this is my badge too for Adobe U Voices, and that's my high school medal and my badge for my video class. So, now we're at the third bookshelf, and right here we have I forgot what line they call these, but this is the Spider-Man figure line that I got that I really wanted to get because I really like the symbiote suits. I had the black suited Spider-Man, Carnage right here, Venom, who I believe is who is it called? The Scorpion? Who was the original character for Scorpion? It was, I can't remember. Yeah, his name is Mac Gargan. Mac Gargan, the Scorpion, and he wore the Venom costume, or the symbiote suit, for a while, so yeah, it was pretty awesome. These figures were pretty cheap, and then if you actually move the figures aside, you actually see my whole collection of Shonen Jump. I started collecting Shonen Jump, I believe, it's right here if I move the black symbiote suit out. I started collecting on January 2008, and then up to, the current version, which is right here. This is the final volume of Shonen Jump, so if you guys are wondering why Shonen Jump isn't here anymore, or why isn't there any more printed version in America, they canceled it just to catch up with Japan, so there's no more printed copies. They do have digital copies. They are actually translating it on their own now, because America's really behind and they want to release their manga quicker in America, so they're translating it faster by making it digital. So there's no more printed copies of Shonen Jump, so that's a bit sad. And I actually got some loose copies right here of Shonen Jump, like the 2007 versions, 1, 3, 4, 6, and 7. Yeah, if we move down here, we have more Shonen Jump, and we also have another Spider-Man figure. This is the Iron Spider-Man. I really liked the Iron Spider costume, and actually see it being used in the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon, which I question because it's sort of like Tony Stark's suit because it has the rays coming out of his, or the beams coming out of his palms. So I was like hoping, why don't you have this version? Why don't you have like the spider stingers sticking out? And yeah, why do you actually make a suit that almost works exactly the same as Iron Man's? Maybe just for, creating more toys. You don't have just this Iron Spider-Man suit anymore. You have the sort of Iron Man wannabe Spider-Man, suit also. This is my favorite figure right here. This is one of my favorite figures. This is the Blue Beetle DC Universe Classics figure. This is Jaime Reyes as Blue Beetle. Now, this figure is pretty cheap. If you guys love Jaime Reyes or even love the Blue Beetle, this is a great figure to collect. It's really nice. Look at the blue and black color scheme. There's just something about black and blue that makes it awesome, just like Nightwing's costume. And this figure looks pretty nice. Look how it's posed. You know, I really like this pose so much I don't want to take it out of the packaging because it has its wings. And I heard the wings on Blue Beetle actually is pretty loose, so it comes off easily. But everything else is fine. It comes with one accessory with this blade that just attaches on. And you have a button, which my button's out of place for some reason. But now we have the animated series DVD collection of mine. We actually have Elle Changed the World. I was talking about that, talking about the book before. Really, really great movie. I really like that. The guy who plays Elle does exactly look like Elle. And yeah, so we have some more DVDs here. I think this is Justice League: The New Frontier right here. And then we have Final Fantasy VII Advent Children Complete with like, what, 30 minutes added of extra footage. And we have the Batman Brave and the Bold series. Like I said, there are people who don't like the Batman the Brave and the Bold, but I personally think this is really good. I mean, it's not better than Batman the Animated Series, but it's more lighthearted, campy, funny, and it's just, you know, generally made for kids, and I like that. I mean, it's not all dark. I mean, sometimes, you know, you want that darkness of Batman, but then I also like, you know, some funny, quirky moments in Batman Brave and the Bold, and plus, it's not that bad of a series. I don't know why people don't like it as much, but I find it enjoyable, and if you guys ever want to, just check out the show. It's pretty good. And we have Batman the Animated Series. Like I said, this is a really great series. You can't go wrong with this. I finished watching it, and I really do plan to actually do a DC animated review, like do like Batman Brave and the Bold review, like all these animated series review just all together for DC only, because Spider-Man, Spectacular Spider-Man doesn't belong there. But this is season 1 of Spectacular Spider-Man, and I just finished watching Justice League. Really great show. I remember watching it as a kid, but I don't remember a whole lot. So when I rewatched all these episodes, it was just fantastic and awesome. I loved season 1 and 2 of Justice League. Justice League Unlimited had its, you know, it has its good moments, but I don't think it can ever beat season 1 or 2. But Justice League Unlimited is still a good show all on its own. And then we have the Batman Beyond, the animated series, which is a really great animated series. Started off the Batman Beyond character, Terry McGinnis. It was a great series, and I can't believe it's, you know, still alive to this day, you know, in comic books, you know. And then we had the Batman the Animated movies, like Batman and Mr. Freeze, Batman Mystery of Batwoman. This is the only time Batwoman actually appears in the Batman animated series. And then we have the Mask of the Phantasm, Batman the Return of the Joker, or Batman Beyond Return of the Joker, not Batman, but a really great animated movie for Batman Beyond. The story-wise, between the Joker's motives, was a bit off, but though the storyline for, you know, Tim Drake, like again, like they don't have, like they never introduced Jason Todd. I just can't keep talking about this. But yeah, in Batman the Animated Series, it only was Dick Grayson and Tim Drake in the animated series. They never introduced Jason Todd, so basically Batman never had his greatest failure. So when they implemented that in Batman Beyond, it was great. I'm not saying like it was his greatest failure, but like he actually sort of like made, you know, Tim Drake sort of traumatized by the Joker, and yeah, so he sort of blames himself for that. Right here we have my Persona Izanagi figure, Persona 4. Really love this figure. Didn't open it yet, still in its box, but it's a really great figure. Really like it. I'm planning to actually get the Figma figure of Chie. Speaking of Figma figures, we have Aigis right here. I got her in Japan, and this is a really long story of how I got her in Japan, because I went through hell almost just to get to her. But yeah, that's a story for another time. We have my 1 in 1,000 Comic-Con Haruichiko figure, which is really nice. Really awesome. I'm actually planning to actually go back to SAC Anime this summer, I believe. My friend wants to go back to see Johnny on Bosch, and I really do want to meet him. So if I ever get the chance, or if I am going to go, I'm actually going to get him to sign this, because, you know, it's already 1 in 1,000, and it's really worth something, but I'm never going to sell these things, okay? Like, I promise you guys, these things, they're sentimental to me, you know? They're not, like, the value for these things really don't mean anything to me. It's all about the sentimental value. The things I collect, it's more about my joy of collecting it, not because like, oh, I can sell this for a lot of money. Though I can, and I might if I ever am in a pinch of, you know, needing money, but I don't think I'm ever going to sell this, like, whatsoever. But we have Birds of Prey right here. This is the complete series of Birds of Prey. Only ran for 13 episodes. Has all the Gotham Girls, was it Flash animations on the, you know, complete series collection. We also have Heroes, which is a great series, but left off at a cliffhanger, and it was supposed to have a season 5, but it didn't do so great, so they canceled the show, which was sad. We have G Gundam. Seasons 1 and 2 right here. Really great anime. I finished watching it, and that's the only Gundam series I ever liked, was G Gundam. And we have Smallville right here, the whole 10th season. Really great show. I still plan on reviewing this for you guys. I will whenever I get the chance. I'm really busy with college right now and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm sorry, I apologize for that. And then we have Supernatural seasons 1 through 6. Now I haven't been watching Supernatural lately because, like I said, I'm busy with college, so I don't have time to watch TV anymore. So yeah, that's the bad part. But I'm planning to actually get season 7 of Supernatural when it actually does come out. So can't wait for that, because I really love Supernatural right now. I didn't really think Supernatural season 6 was going to be so great when I actually got it, but when I watched it, it was fantastic and amazing. You know, Jared and Jensen are really funny. They're great characters. The gag reel, okay, the gag reels they have on here is worth getting the season sets already. I mean, they're funny. They make all these sort of jokes. They even fart on set, and I'm not kidding you. You can look that up. Go look up the gag reels on YouTube, and you will actually see them fart on set and whatnot. Here's the Dragon Ball Z DVD sets, seasons 1, 2, and 3, up to the Frieza saga until, you know, Goku turned Super Saiyan, because I thought that was just really awesome. Ronin Kenshin's complete animated, not animated series, but that complete anime. Now this one, the Ronin Kenshin anime only lasts up to maybe volume 50. Sorry, volume 50 of the 15 of the manga, and then the rest of the show is all filler, which is sad there. But yeah, and then I have my Hollow Mask right here. Now this Hollow Mask is actually broken up because I actually tried to make it look like a broken hollow mask, like it was actually falling apart. And then we have the half mask, half one. And yeah, that's basically it for this shelf. And then we'll move on to the last part of the thing. We have the tripod right here that I always use to film with, and then there's a lot of wires because I have my chargers and my PS2 collection right here. And then here's my retro duo. And right now I'm playing Final Fantasy 3, like I said, playing it right now, but not right now. It's just there. And there's my laptop, the one I use to upload my videos, and it's my messy desk. Yes, like I'm a college student, so it's been a hectic week. So yeah, a lot of studying, a lot of papers to do. So it's a really big mess, and yeah, you can call me a slob. I like to put my clothes on my chair, so. Yeah, just the easy access for me to actually pick out my clothes in the morning instead of just going up to my wardrobe and actually getting it. Yeah, more clothes. But this because we're washing clothes today, so I haven't been able to actually put them back in a drawer yet. And if you guys are wondering, where is my comic book collection? There is my comic book collection. They're all in a drawer right here. There's a lot of them. And yeah, I need to get a comic box, I swear to God. These are basically mainly just like Batman Arkham City, Batman Gates of Gotham, Flashpoint and the Flashpoint tie-ins, and DC Universe Online Legends. Those are the comics that are in here. Now the main ones, and Young Justice also, but the main ones are actually in here for the New 52. I have the whole entire New 52s right here, and Ultimate Spider-Man also. So yeah. And that's basically it. If you guys are wondering where my comic books are, it's right here. So, yeah. So that's basically my room tour, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And, yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.